Hey everyone! Before we get into the story, make sure to subscribe to the channel for more real-life, unforgettable moments. It was meant to be a casual evening, just a friendly get-together at one of my wife's coworkers' houses. Honestly, I wasn't all that excited, but Emma insisted. She said it would be fun, that I needed to get out more, and that her friends would like me. I agreed, mostly for her. We arrived around 7. The house was alive with laughter, clinking glasses, and music that made the walls pulse. Emma looked incredible in a sleek, black dress that turned heads the moment we walked in. I felt a swell of pride just standing next to her. For a while, everything went smoothly. I chatted with a few people, grabbed a drink, tried to blend in. But then he showed up, Daniel, one of Emma's old college friends. I'd heard stories about him. The funny, outgoing guy she used to hang out with constantly. When he came over, I noticed the way Emma's face lit up. They hugged a little too long for my comfort. Then he turned to me, a smug grin on his face, eyes sizing me up. "So, this is the famous husband," he said, extending a hand. His tone was playful, but sharp, like a joke hiding a barb. I shook his hand, nodding politely. "Yep, that's me." He laughed. "Emma always said you were quiet." She wasn't kidding. "You must be the calm one keeping her in check." Emma forced a small smile, something like that. As the evening went on, Daniel seemed to make it his mission to throw little digs my way. Every time I spoke, he interrupted with a joke. Every time I stayed quiet, he commented on it, making entertainment for crowd. "Careful, guys," he said once. "If you talk too loud, you might scare Emma's husband." Laughter rippled through the group. Emma's smile was strained, uneasy, but she said nothing. I felt my jaw tighten. I've dealt with men like him before, guys who mistake patience for weakness and push boundaries to see how far they can go. Then came the line he couldn't cross back. We were near the bar, and Daniel began reminiscing about Emma's wild college days, parties, late nights, dares. Then he smirked at me. "Man, I don't know how you tamed her. She was unstoppable. Guess you must have bored her into calmness." Laughter erupted around us. Even Emma's eyes widened. She reached out. "Daniel, that's enough." He just chuckled, raising his glass like it was harmless fun. I'd had enough. I turned to him, smiling calmly. "You know, Daniel," I said evenly, "I can see why Emma used to hang out with you. You got the confidence of a man who's never really had to grow up." The room fell silent. His grin faltered. I continued, still composed. "You seem like the type who thrives on attention, cracks jokes to hide insecurity. But here's the thing. Real men don't belittle others to feel important. They earn respect by giving it." I didn't raise my voice. I didn't curse. I just looked him squarely in the eye, steady and unflinching. Then I took a sip of my drink and added, "So next time you feel the need to make someone small, maybe ask yourself why." The effect was immediate. A few people shifted awkwardly. Someone coughed. Daniel's face turned red, and he muttered something about joking before slinking off. Emma stared at me, not angry, not embarrassed, but stunned. Her eyes softened, like she was seeing me in a new light, really seeing me. Later, driving home after the party, she reached over and touched my hand. "I didn't expect you to say that," she said quietly. "You were calm but powerful. I've never seen you like that." I smiled faintly. There's a difference between being quiet and being weak. He just needed to learn it. She gazed out the window for a moment, then looked back at me with a proud, small smile. "You handled it perfectly. Thank you." That night, lying in bed, she leaned her head on my chest and whispered, "I was embarrassed at how he spoke to you and how I didn't stop him sooner. But you handled it with dignity." I kissed her head gently. Sometimes silence isn't the answer, but shouting isn't either. You just have to choose the right words at the right moment. After that night, Daniel kept his distance. He didn't make jokes when I was around. Whenever our paths crossed, he seemed uneasy, cautious. As for Emma, something had shifted between us. It wasn't just respect, it was understanding. She realized that beneath my quiet demeanor lay a strength that didn't need to prove itself. And I realized that a single well-chosen sentence can silence a room better than any argument.